What up, world? It's your homeboy Wordplay TJ, and I'm back with another video for you. This time around, I'm going to talk about what I got wrong in the video where I talk about starting your own publishing company. Stay tuned. All right, so my name is Wordplay TJ. I'm a hip hop artist and producer from Little Rock, Arkansas, and what I do is make music for the underdog. I created this channel for you folks to learn along the way as I'm learning how to kind of build my music business and take it to the next level. And so I want you to take the tips and tricks that I learn along the way and implement them within your music business. If this is your first time here, be sure to like the video if you get something out of it. Be sure to subscribe and then share it to somebody if you got something out of it. All right, so let's get into the content. So I talked about how to build your own publishing company, and so this is going to be part 2 to that video. And in that video where I talk about how to build your publishing company, I'm thinking about how you can structure it so you can use it in order to grow. So maybe you want to manage yourself as an artist and you want to publish more and write songs for other people, or just make music for other people, or even have a host of different songwriters underneath your company. This is a great way to do this. On top of that, having a publishing company is a great way to maximize your royalties so you don't lose anything in the process. Now, losing part of your royalties is not something that is common. Both ASCAP and BMI in the United States will pay out publishing royalties to you whether or not you have a publishing company or not. And so the company part of it is just having a business that is tied to the business of songwriting, and that's why this is important. So if you wanted to create your own, it's important to go ahead and set that up the right way. I want to talk about what I got wrong in the video that I created, because this is going to be the update to that. So what are the highlights? What are the things that I missed? And then what are some things that I got right? Ultimately, when I created this video, I didn't expect it to succeed in the way it did. Currently, it has 70,000 views, over 6,000 watch hours, and it's something that continues to be popular on this channel. So let's move into what I got wrong about this particular situation. So I had about 6 or 7 steps, I believe. Those steps are create the music. Step 2 was a little bit iffy. It was registered with a PRO. Ultimately, I didn't get this step wrong, but I just felt like it was out of order. And so I wanted to get the order right on this video. Get a business license, that would be with your state and locally. Get a separate bank account. Show up, sign up with a PRO as a writer and a publisher, and then copyright your songs. This part is optional. I didn't talk about it being optional in that video, but it's totally optional. Down the line, you can copyright your songs separately, and it doesn't have much to do with the business. It's just a method of protecting yourself. What I do recommend about copyright is before you put the song out, be sure to copyright the music, and you can do that in bulk before you release the songs. So let's go ahead and watch a bit of the video and respond to it. I'm going to start with the register with the PRO part. I did to create my own publishing company first is link up with a performing rights organization. So that's ASCAP, BMI, CSAC in the United States, SOCAN in Canada. There's PRS in the UK. So link up with a PRO so you can collect your publishing. As your business grows bigger and bigger, you're gonna need help to register with other performing rights organizations around the world. And so that's when you link up with a publishing administrator like Songtrust or TuneCore Publishing Administration in order to help you run that business. So if you have a team that is ready to register you with all these places and collect all your publishing and look for sync licensing and things of that nature, then you can keep your publishing in-house. Okay, so this is the part that I'm most concerned about. I believe that having your business with your publishing company is right, but again, it's the order of it. And so first, I believe that folks should get a business license. And that means that you have to register with the federal government to get a employee identification number. And you can set that up in a couple ways, right? You can have it as a sole proprietor. A sole proprietor just means that you as an individual are responsible for the business and liable for any of the business's liabilities. That's credit card debt. That's if you get sued or anything like that. That's what you're responsible. And your taxes are a combination of your income from other sources and the income from the business. And so I would sign up and get your employee identification number, whether it be a sole proprietor or an LLC. LLC is a limited liability corporation where it separates you from the corporation. It separates you from the company. And if you have those liabilities come up, the company is liable to it, not you as an individual, unless it's a crime. That's a different story. After you get your EIN, I would recommend that you sign up with your state and local government to get your business license. And I would use a name that is close or fairly close to the same name as your company. So say, for example, I have On the Map Music Group. I would use that as the name of the business. And then if you're a sole proprietor, most of the time you have to sign up with your name and then fill out what's called a DBA, a doing business as name. And you would then call it On the Map Music Group or so-and-so Records, or just call it your artist name. It's a wide variety of things that you could call it. The name is not important. The business structure is what's more important here. I also talk about separating your bank account. You want to make sure that you have your personal money separated from your business funds. And that's no matter what the structure of your business is, whether it's a sole proprietor or LLC or whatever. Just make sure that those two things are separated so you don't mix funds and you know where the accounting goes. And then at that point, step 5 is signing up with a PRO as a writer and a publisher. And so that may be an extra expense. With ASCAP, it's $50 for both registration. And with BMI, it's free for a writer, but it starts at $150 for a publishing account. Once you have all that stuff set up, you will want to give your publishing company a vanity name. The vanity name for my publishing company is On the Map Entertainment. Kanye West, his vanity name is, Very Good Beats or something like that. Or yeah, I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's just a fake publishing company name. You could call it whatever you want, but just call it something that relates or makes sense to you. So that's it. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section. I appreciate you watching this video. And until next time, it's your homeboy Wordplay TJ. Peace. Tell me what they know about we. I've been hearing whispers, but they so far away, you can tell they at a distance. So off base, I can really dismiss them, huh? Why they think they got permission, I don't get it, huh? No. Talking about our business like they running things. David to these buses like it's fun and games. Throwing all the stones, then they run away. It's my own pet peeve when they conversate.